welcome back. So what we're going to do is we're going to be finding the nth term of an arithmetic sequence, okay? So the nth term of an arithmetic sequence with common difference d and first term a sub 1, right? Remember that? A is for arithmetic sequence and 1 is just talking about the first term. We're going to be able to find any term in the arithmetic sequence if we take the first term and then add it to the quantity n minus 1 multiplied by the common difference, okay? So this formula for the arithmetic sequence, you need to go ahead and memorize that. So put it on a flashcard. Oh, wow, that just got really bad. I'll write it again. A sub n equals the first term plus n minus 1 multiplied by the common difference. All right, let's look at some examples and see how this works out. So in the first one, this problem is asking us to find the indicated term of the arithmetic sequence. So we need to find the 16th term, okay? Here's the sequence here. So this is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, right? That means this is a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, a sub 4. We need to find all the way to a sub 16. That's a lot of terms. So we're going to go ahead and write down our formula. A sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 multiplied by the common difference. So we're trying to find the 16th term. That means that n equals 16. What is the first term? Well, the first term equals 4. So we're going to say a sub 1 equals 4. And then we need to figure out what the common difference is. What's happening from 4 to 8? Well, it looks like they're adding 4. And then what about from 8 to 12? Well, 8 plus 4 is 12. And what about 12 plus 4? Is that 16? Yes. So that means the common difference is a positive 4. Then we just sub all these numbers into the formula. So we're going to have this to figure out what the 16th term is. What we're going to do is we're going to take that first term, which is 4, and add it to 16 minus 1 multiplied by the common difference, which is 4. Then we're just going to do order of operations, right? So we have to do the parentheses first. So we get a sub 16, 4 plus 16 minus 1 is 15. I don't know what's going on in my brain. I'm saying the answer versus what's written. Okay. And then we have to do this multiplication. So 4 times 15, that is 60. And then lastly, we just add these two together, and we end up with the 16th term equaling 64. Woohoo, we did it. All right, perfect. Okay, let's look at the next one. This says find the indicated term of the arithmetic sequence. We have to find the 25th term, and all they give us is the first term and the common difference. Well, let's see if that's enough information. Let's go ahead and write that formula down. So you need to write this formula down with the symbols first every single time on every single one of your problems in your homework assignment quiz tests. Okay, then we're going to define the terms. Do we know what n is? Well, yeah, it's the 25th term. So n equals 25. Do we know what the first term is? Oh, wow, that's nice. They said it for us. -5. And they told us the common difference, too. We didn't even have to figure anything out. That's awesome. Then we just substitute these values in. So we're going to find a sub 25 equals the first term, which is -5 plus n, which is 25, minus 1 multiplied by a -2. It's a negative and it's multiplied, so you got to put it in parentheses. Then we just do order of operations, so we need to do this little bit right here first. So -5 plus 25 minus 1 would be 24. Then you multiply that by 2. What's 24 times 2? If you said 48, you would be correct. But it's a positive times a negative, so it would be -48. And then there we have it. The 25th term would be -5 minus 48, which would be a -53. Perfect. That is it. Okay, you guys can totally do this. All right, now it is your turn to check it out. I want you to try these two problems. Use the previous two examples as a guide if you need any help. So here we're going to try example 2A and 2B. Where's my friend? Where's my friend? Oh, here's my friend flying in. Okay, remind you to pause your device. When you get done, press play and we'll go over both examples together. All right, see you in a bit. You can do it. All right, let's see how you did. So we're going to go ahead, make sure you have that formula written down. If you don't, you need to write it down, and you should have had it written down because that was the memo in the last example. Okay, then we're going to define our terms. So n is the 60th term, so that means n equals 60. Ooh, that's a lot of terms. I'm glad I don't have to figure that out by hand. That would take forever. The first term is 11, and then the common difference, what would that be? 11, oh, take away 6, so it's 6. Negative 6. Okay, make sure you have that negative. And then we just substitute everything in, so a sub 60, the first term is 11 plus, no, the first term is 11. Okay, I did that right. Okay, n is 60 minus 1, and d is negative 6, got to put it in parentheses. All right, then we're just going to do order of operations. That's those parentheses right there. That would be 59 times negative 6. I have no idea what 59 times 6 is, so I'm going to have to take that over here. 59 times 6. 6 times 9 is 54. Write the 4, carry the 5. 6 times 5 is 30 plus 35. Okay. Okay. So we have 11, and it's a positive times a negative, which would be a negative 354. Okay. And then we just have to add 11 to that. And what would that be? It would be a negative 343. Let me show you. 354 minus 11. Yeah, 343. Yep, negative. Good. If you got that right, yokerekimashita. You're doing a wonderful job. Let's go ahead and see how you did on the next example. All right. Guess what we're going to do? Yes, we are going to write that equation with the symbols. Oh, it's so fun to write the equation with the symbols. I know you guys love it. Okay, see, it didn't even take that long. All right, so we have to define the variables. And we're finding the 12th term, so n equals 12. Ooh, decimals. We've got to figure out the first term. A sub 1 is 4.2. And then the common difference is 1.4. We are doing decimals today, ladies and gentlemen. All right, substitute everything in to figure out what that 12th term is. The first term is 4.2 plus n 12 minus 1. Oh, not D, 1.4. That does not say 1.4. Where is my friend whenever I need it? Correction tape solves all life's problems. Okay, there we go. So 1.4. Love that little indent there. All right, that will work. Problem solved. And then we just do order of operations. A sub 12 equals 4.2 plus 12 take away 1 is 11 times, times 1.4. I have no idea what that is. Okay, so I'm going to go 1.4 here, 11. I put the ones on the bottom, 11 on the bottom because it's a lot easier just to multiply everything by 1 decimal. So that means it's 15.4 plus 15.4. And then we just add, right? So 4.2 to 15.4, that's 691. So the 12th term is 19.6. And if you got that right, you are amazing. I'm so proud of you. I will see you next time for example 3.